Have you ever felt like your days are caught in an endless loop, slipping away without leaving any real meaning behind? Whether it's the busyness of work or the weight of life's demands, we often find ourselves trapped in an unending cycle, forgetting the most important thing, our true purpose. This is why so many people enter a new year feeling lost, unsure of where to begin to make life better. But you don't have to let this be your story. Stoicism offers a timeless perspective to help you reconnect with yourself, focus on what truly matters, and turn each day into a meaningful step on the path you want to create. What you're about to hear isn't just theory. It's a collection of insights I've lived and refined through my own journey toward clarity and purpose. Each method is a vital piece of the puzzle to help you build a meaningful, transformative year ahead, so stay focused. Don't skip a single part and seize this opportunity to create real, lasting change in your life. 1. Choose gratitude. Grow stronger. As the new year approaches, we often dream of monumental changes, a dream job, a groundbreaking opportunity, or an exciting new journey awaiting us. But sometimes we forget that the greatest power for transformation doesn't lie in distant, grandiose plans. It resides in the simplest things, in how we perceive and cherish life. Gratitude is that treasure, one that Stoicism has emphasized for centuries. Epictetus wisely remarked, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This timeless teaching gently reminds us that happiness is not found in an endless pursuit of what we lack, but in fully appreciating what we already have. Have you ever paused even for a moment to reflect on the small yet invaluable blessings in your life? Perhaps it's a warm family dinner, a loyal friend always by your side, or the simple serenity of sunlight streaming through your window on a quiet morning. Gratitude is not just the light that illuminates the good in our lives. It is also the strength that carries us through adversity. Think back to those moments when it felt like the world was working against you. Yet looking back now, haven't those very challenges helped you grow stronger, more resilient, and wiser? I believe you already know the answer. Gratitude is not a passive emotion. It's a deliberate choice. When you choose gratitude, you're not just appreciating the present moment. You're liberating yourself from futile comparisons and unrealistic expectations. It allows you to focus on what truly matters. Instead of chasing after the fleeting allure of superficial goals, you'll begin to recognize what's genuinely worth your time and energy. Have you ever felt lost in the relentless pressure of societal standards or the pursuit of ambitions that don't truly belong to you? Gratitude can be your compass, guiding you back to the path where you find clarity and purpose. So how can you practice gratitude in the coming year? Start with something simple. Each night before you sleep, write down 3 things you are grateful for that day. Don't limit yourself to just the positives. Reflect on the challenges too, those moments that shaped and strengthened you. You'll soon discover that even life's smallest blessings or its most trying moments have played a role in crafting the person you are today. Seneca once said, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." A heart filled with gratitude is not only a virtue, but also a source of great power. It equips you to step into the new year not just with hope, but with the peace and confidence that you already possess. Everything you need to build a meaningful life, choose gratitude, and you'll see that everything in life is a gift. That gift is waiting for you to unwrap it, to grow stronger, and to thrive with every passing day. 2. Keep life simple. Modern life, with its endless to-do lists, unrelenting expectations, and infinite must-dos, is quietly wearing us down. We strive to do more, achieve more, but the result is often a gnawing sense of emptiness and a loss of direction. What if all this complexity is not a measure of progress, but a barrier pulling us further away from inner peace and the true purpose of life? Complexity doesn't just blur the meaning of life. It becomes an enemy of the mind. When we try to carry too much, we lose the ability to focus on what truly matters. Our minds grow heavy with trivial concerns, and peace becomes a distant luxury. As Epictetus reminds us, if you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. He challenges us to let go of the unimportant, to center ourselves on the essential, and to release the burden of others' judgments about superficial matters. But complexity doesn't only weigh down your mind, it creeps into your relationships, fracturing the bonds that are most precious. When we constantly chase after countless insignificant goals, the people closest to us often become neglected priorities. Instead of offering them our full presence, we give them rushed moments. This inevitably leads to isolation, stress, and an unshakable emptiness. Complexity doesn't make us stronger. It alienates us from ourselves and from what truly matters. Stoicism offers us a profound yet simple lesson. In The Art of Simplicity, Marcus Aurelius writes, "You see how few things you have to do to live. A satisfying and reverent life. If you can manage this, that's all even the gods ask of you." A fulfilling life doesn't demand grand gestures or elaborate plans. It simply asks that you focus on what truly matters with a clear and thoughtful mind. So how can you simplify your life? Start with the tangible and immediate. Declutter your workspace, let go of social commitments that no longer serve you, and learn to say no to things that don't align with your goals. Ask yourself, does this really matter? Does it align with my values? What will truly lose if I let this go? Find the courage to release the unnecessary and create space for what is genuinely valuable. When you embrace simplicity, you'll find that it not only eases your stress but also opens the door to freedom and tranquility. Picture yourself stepping into 2025 with a light heart, a focused mind, and energy directed toward meaningful goals. This isn't an unattainable dream. It's something entirely within your reach if you begin today. When life becomes simpler, you'll discover that clarity of mind creates the space to focus on what truly matters. Yet simplicity alone is not enough. It must be paired with direction. Without knowing what you're walking toward, even the most peaceful path can feel aimless. This is why living and acting with a clear purpose is essential to finding meaning and fulfillment. 3. Move with purpose. Have you ever felt like your days are nothing more than a series of tasks to complete, leaving behind no lasting sense of meaning? From morning to night you stay busy, yet when you pause to reflect, there's nothing that truly fills you with pride or fulfillment. Could it be that you are letting life drift aimlessly, instead of living with a clear and purposeful direction? When you lack a goal, every step feels heavier. This aimlessness disconnects you from your true self, leaving your soul restless and unsatisfied. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed in Meditations, people who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting their time. Even when hard at work, no matter how busy you are, without a destination to guide your efforts, all that work becomes a futile exercise. It drains your energy and pulls you into a state of emptiness where life feels meaningless. To escape this void, you need to start by asking yourself one essential question. What matters most to me? It could be your health, your family, your career, or simply a sense of peace. Once you identify what truly matters, transform that goal into actionable steps. As Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be and then do what you have to do. Begin with small, consistent actions. Carve out time each day for exercise if health is your priority. Commit to learning a new skill if personal growth is what you seek, or dedicate uninterrupted moments to loved ones if relationships are your focus. The key is ensuring that every action you take aligns with your greater purpose. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Even the smallest steps taken in the right direction will create a meaningful shift over time. When you live with purpose, each day takes on a unique significance. The distractions of life lose their grip, replaced by the fulfillment of contributing to a journey you've consciously chosen. As Seneca so eloquently said, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. So what about you? What has helped you discover your purpose, or what challenges are you facing on the path to finding it? Share your story in the comments below. Sometimes reflecting on your own journey not only brings clarity, but also inspires others to take their first step together. We can learn, grow, and motivate one another to live a more purposeful and fulfilling life in 2025. Before, find strength in stillness. Imagine standing beside a tranquil lake in the early morning. The water lies utterly still like a flawless mirror, reflecting the blue sky and the gentle hues of the sunrise. But the moment a single pebble drops into the lake, Ripples disrupt the surface, breaking its serene beauty. Our lives are much the same. Unexpected disruptions, work pressures, fears about the future, others' expectations can create waves that unsettle the calm of our minds. But what if we could learn to keep the lake within us still, no matter the storms raging around us? Have you ever felt swept away by the relentless noise of life in those moments? Have you asked yourself, how can I find peace within myself? Again, Stoicism teaches us that true peace doesn't come from escaping the world, but from cultivating inner stillness. As Epictetus once said, it is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. In every moment of stress, we have a choice to react with panic or to respond with calm and clarity. Stillness is not emptiness, it is a profound state of empowerment. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions than your own soul." Even in the midst of battles and political intrigue, he retreated to the quiet of his mind to make wise, measured decisions. What about you? Amid the chaos of daily life? Can you pause for just a few moments, focus on your breath, and remind yourself what is truly within my control? Seneca echoed this wisdom when he wrote, "If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person." We often believe happiness lies in changing our circumstances, but in truth, the strength of stillness comes from shifting how we perceive and engage with the world. The question is, how can you find stillness amidst life's busyness? The answer is simpler than you might think. Start by carving out a few moments each day just for yourself. Turn off your phone, close your eyes, and focus solely on your breath. Ask yourself, what can I let go of today? What truly matters to me right now? This small ritual can clear your mind, much like polishing a mirror to see your reflection more clearly. Even the most successful people understand the power of stillness. Bill Gates, one of the world's most accomplished innovators, devotes an entire week each year to what he calls Think Week, a time of complete solitude to read, reflect, and reset his mind. If someone as busy as Gates can prioritize stillness, why can't we? As 2025 approaches, you have a chance to transform how you experience life. Try practicing stillness today. You don't need to travel to a remote location or overhaul your circumstances. All you need is to pause, look inward, and choose peace. When you learn to quiet your mind, you'll discover that life's greatest challenges are far less intimidating than they seemed. Remember, just as a small sailboat can stand firm against the fiercest storm, you too can face any adversity if you find strength in stillness, and that will be the most precious gift you can give yourself in the new year. 5. Master your mind, free your soul. Our minds are like a vast lake. When the wind rises, the surface ripples, distorting the reflection of the sky. But when the wind ceases, the water becomes still and clear like a mirror. Have you noticed that your mind works the same way? When caught up in worries, anger, or unnecessary desires, the mind becomes agitated, losing its clarity and serenity. But how can we take control of our minds and free our souls? This is what Stoicism has taught us for thousands of years. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Stoicism reminds us that while we cannot control everything happening around us, we can always control how we respond. This is the key to mastering the mind. When you let go of what cannot be changed and focus on controlling yourself, you not only ease the weight of life's pressures, but also discover a profound sense of inner freedom. Mastering the mind doesn't just help us face daily challenges. It liberates the soul from emotional and psychological burdens. Seneca wisely noted, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." The fears and pressures we create in our minds are often far scarier than the actual challenges we face. Think back to moments when you were anxious about a critical meeting, a public speech, or a difficult situation in life. How many times did things turn out far less daunting than you had imagined? Freeing the soul begins with realizing that fear is not your enemy. It is merely the byproduct of an untamed mind. So how can we master our minds and free our souls? Stoicism offers three simple but powerful steps: awareness, acceptance, and action. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts. Watch them, like an observer, recognizing when negative or unhelpful thoughts arise. The second step is acceptance. Acknowledge that you cannot change everything, but you can control your responses. Lastly, take action. Apply reason and logic to challenge destructive thoughts, replacing them with those that empower and strengthen your resolve.